Hey ho everybody, how you all doing? Hopefully you all can hear me. With the wonderful way that YouTube does their interface, it is very difficult for me to see how the levels are. Ha! So happy Slotsmas everybody. Um, yeah, thought I'd go live and say hi. I'm here at the desk. I am not at the track. It's a little chilly at the track, so I figured I'd just do the live at the desk here rather than freeze. But anyway, going to be talking about these guys today. Kits from Scaleauto. These are the new. Hello, Don. Cheers. Yes, these are the new club racing kits from Scaleauto. Daryl, John Tucci. How are you doing, guys? We are jumping right in with the Scaleauto kit. I got two of these guys here that Scaleauto shipped to me. Imagine Scaleauto shipping Scaleauto stuff. So this is how they're packed. Whoops. They fall out. No, they don't. Here you go. Scaleauto kit. The new Acura. Did I say Audi? Oh, baby. Acura. Acura. How's everybody doing today? Day before Christmas. Slotsmas Eve. Hey, everybody coming in. Everybody's coming in. Cool. Okay, so in the first little package, we have a rear wing. We have tires, wheel inserts. Looks like body screws as well. Good stuff. Good stuff. And under the body, the body is kind of sitting on a pad there. Oh, this is very nice. And again, we have the Scaleauto body. The interior in here is looks like it could be you could lighten part of it, which is kind of interesting that they do that. Man, this is a beautiful one. I'm really glad that I had Scaleauto send me this one, the yellow, silver, and white one, and I have the red one and red and white one as well. But the yellow really sets this off. LEB do have these in stock, by the way. Merry Christmas, Merry Slotsmas, everybody. So under comes the chassis. Under the package, it's packed under there. Awesome stuff. It's the chassis. Oh, look, you got a bonus. You got an extra black chassis in addition to the gray chassis. The gray chassis feels a little harder. Maybe not. I'm not sure. In any case, you have two chassis. This is awesome. Having a separate, different chassis, you could maybe do a little bit of different tuning on that. That's fantastic. Everything comes nice and polybagged, as you see here. Chassis with an angle winder. Looks like it's all ready to go. So the tires come in the other package. Tires, inserts, the whole deal come right in there. The wing right there. The body right there. This is awesome stuff. Hey, pull that back a little bit. There we go. This is good stuff. This is a really beautiful paint job on this body. It looks really nice. Yeah. Good stuff. Nice molding on this, but we knew that from the other Acura. So then I asked them to send me the red one as well. Yeah, so we'll be doing some track with these guys soon. I mean, I know we've already seen the Acura on the track, and it's a really quality car, and the mold on this body is really excellent. There's some nice. There's even photo etch. No, well, it's plastic, but it looks like it's printed on there, so it looks like photo etch on the back. Raining in Melbourne. Oh, oops. Sorry to hear that it's raining in Melbourne. That's it's too bad. It's cold here in Pennsylvania. There we are. Body. Just a couple things in this kit. I do like how it comes packed though. Everything's kind of under the base. The car is just sitting in there in the base, and then underneath the car is the extra chassis and the roller chassis, and then on top the wheels and wing and stuff like that. And the body is really all you can see when you first open the package. It looks like just a body. Yeah, there you go. It looks like just a body, and it's. I like how this comes just kind of in a blister box, I guess you'd call it. And like I said, LEB do have this in stock. Hit LEB up. They have, I think I told them which colors to get, and I'm pretty sure they have red, yellow, and I think they have a Gulf one, the Gulf colored one as well. But it's a great way to get a different version of the Acura. There is a newer version of the Acura that's showing up at dealers any day now. So yeah, you should definitely check that one out as well. $31 people. Thanks everybody for showing up on this Slotsmas Eve. Yeah, and the interior on this one, there's not too many parts you can release. It looks remove. It looks like there's a couple here. There. That's about it, really. And maybe kind of in here, there's like panels that are kind of perforated that looks like you can take out. Just checking to see any comments here. Not really too much yet. Yeah, happy Christmas, everybody, and Happy New Year's. I'll be off a day or two this coming week, so I'm hoping to maybe do another video. I need to get the other Scaleauto, the Lancer. Need to get that running, of course. Well, it's running. Just need to take the magnet out. Anybody open their Christmas stuff yet? Anybody think they're getting some cool stuff for Christmas? Yeah, so the car came packaged like that with the body just kind of sitting there like that. And when you first get it, it honestly just looks like a body kit the way it's packed. It's kind of interesting. And then underneath, right in here, is the chassis, the extra chassis, that sort of thing. New DeFalco. Excellent. A trigger for your DeFalco. Very cool. Very good. What was in the news this week? Well, a couple things that I didn't get to. Fly are releasing a few more cars recently. There's a new 9083 that they're releasing, and a new 911 that looks really interesting. That's a rally version of the 911 that looks really, really good. That's like a red and white. I think it's a Marlboro livery on that car. And yeah, those two cars didn't make the cut, unfortunately. I saw them after I had posted my news, and I just kind of wanted to get the news out a little earlier because I've been really busy with work and stuff, and I just wanted to kind of get rolling on the news before, a little earlier than I had been previously. Hey, Postman Pat, thank you very much. So I want to give you guys a bit of a sneak preview, maybe. So I got sent samples of some bearings, some ball bearings, and it's from a manufacturer in China. What would you all think if I started? Well, I got to find out the price, but would you buy ball bearings at a reasonable price or an unreasonable price? I think I need to see what the price is on these guys, but double flanged and single flange ball bearings, but I think the double flange ones are the way to go. We do have some ball bearings on the market. These look really nice though. I've fiddled with them a little bit, and they seem like they're pretty high quality stuff. Yeah, I don't know. You run them sometimes, yeah. Yeah, it's a pretty niche product, I know, guys. What else do we have in the news? We had NSR. I think is gonna. There's gonna a couple new things are gonna be releasing in the next couple days, beginning of the year. I think um, probably the 86 to 89 Formula One cars. I think the Rothmans cars. I believe those are going to be showing up fairly soon, or are going to release, I should say, on the uh, on the second, just after the first of the year, I believe. What else? Oh, the McLarens. Yeah, the McLarens. I think they will. There's a pair of really beautiful McLarens. One with a kind of greenish tint, identifying markers on it, and then one with, I guess you'd call it fuchsia, not really pink, kind of identifying markers on it. That one looks really, really good. Hey, Patrick. Hey, Harry. Thanks for showing up. So I did talk with Harry. Um, hey, Joe. Thanks for showing up. What I'm going to be doing is I have a bunch of Scalextric and Carrera cars that I'm going to send to Harry. Um, I'd say probably at least a dozen cars, and he's going to uh, give them away over the next period of time. Whatever he wants to do with them. I want to support him, and rather I think than me uh, selling them or not selling them, but doing like an auction and then sending him the money, it would make more sense for me just to give them to Harry, and Harry can do, whatever he wants with them and use them for whatever he wants, and it benefits him and his website because I fully support Home Racing World. It's the main website and message board and the main Facebook page that I support, and I really want to, get him uh, a little more support directly. So I'm going to be sending him. I mean, it's going to be at least a dozen cars from Scalextric and Carrera, and yeah. So there we go. Yeah, I'm going to box up a bunch of cars soon, and I have so many boxes here, empty boxes. I'm going to get those packed up, and I'll actually probably put in some ball bearings here, some bearings for Harry to check out. Um, yeah, because I don't know, the quality of these looks pretty good, and I don't know that I want to start selling parts, or maybe just a couple parts, or maybe I'll partner with somebody, which is probably what I would end up doing. Um, in any case, yeah, I'm going to send Harry some of these. Excuse me, and see what he thinks. And there we go. Hey, Stuart. Daryl. Hey, everybody. Thanks for showing up. I really appreciate it, guys. It really means a lot. Um, so I will be doing a recording, or we'll be doing a show, but it'll be, I don't know when I'll publish it. Kind of my, I guess you'd say, year end wrap up. It's not necessarily going to be like car of the year. Um, there will be a car that I think I talk about kind of as a car of the year, but I a car of the year, I think Harry does a really good job with that. And while I may give you all my thoughts about that, I don't want that to be the major point of it. Um, well, you'll see. You'll see when we. I'm going to be doing this with Scott Brownlee, from Talking Utter Slot. He and I are going to be hopefully collaborating a little more on some videos this coming year. And yeah, so I just want to just let you all know that that's kind of what I'm going to do. I mean, there will be a car that I guess, yeah, but the main kind of point of it is kind of just discussing trends and some other stuff. You'll see. I kind of don't want to tell too much yet. Anyway. No, again, I don't really want to go too heavy on a car. I kind of rather, I mean, you cover that pretty well, Harry. So, I mean, I will mention a car, but again, kind of the point of it is to focus on some other things that I think maybe are as important in the hobby, or maybe a little more so personally. So, I guess that's it. My plans are also to do basically as soon as I can to get some stuff set up at the studio at my newspaper so I can start doing track builds there, because I have the Scaleauto track here and I really do want to do something with that. And the problem is I'm not really going to be able to leave the track. Whoa. Hey, there we go. I'm not really going to be able to leave the track up there. So it'd just be kind of like a smaller, kind of a lower key test session, or just kind of this is how you put the track together sort of thing, or thoughts on the track, but it wouldn't be a permanent track unless something about the track really blows me away. I probably would not replace my Polycar track, but that remains to be seen, of course. I'd have to think about that. Scalextric information. We will have info from Scalex that will go live. I don't want to tell you too much. It will go live basically the day that their news goes live. I won't be able to publish news early, let's say, but I will be able to get something together. A number of other streamers, I believe, also will be part of that as well. Not together, but separately in their own way. So it's nice that Scalextric have kind of made, I believe, or will make kind of a accommodation, I guess I'd say, for people doing news and getting information out, helping them do do videos, that sort of thing. There is also something I want to talk about. I don't really know too much about it from Carrera, but it looks like at I believe it's a Consumer Electronics Show. Let me check this actually. Checking on LinkedIn. If you all are on, go to LinkedIn. There is on the Carrera page. Yep, there it is. There is information that they're going to be showing on. When are they showing it here? Show all posts. Don't tell me this information's gone now. Oh, wait, is this Carrera Germany maybe? Yes, it's Carrera Germany, I think. Hold on a second. Posts. Yeah, so let's see if this is freaking out. Yeah, it is. Sorry about that, guys. Consumer Electronics. Consumer Electronics Show, yes. Unveiling a new Carrera segment. Unlimited racing. Hybrid. Carrera Hybrid. Yeah, Consumer Electronics Show, January 9th to the 12th. This, I believe, is something that may or may not be sort of related to Anki Overdrive. There we go. If you have LinkedIn, check that out. It was, let's see if it's still called this. Sturmkind. Watch again. Unveiling the new Carrera segment. And you can watch this video on their page. Yeah, Sturmkind. Sturmkind. Storm something. Carrera. It's called Carrera Hybrid, though, I guess. That's the brand. It may or may not have something to do with Anki Overdrive. Years ago, there was a thing called Anki, which you may or may not remember was little cars on a track that were Bluetooth controlled, and they were controlled by a phone or some other wireless device. And Anki Overdrive sold these at Target, and I think probably at Walmart too. And it was an interesting system. It was really radio control on a track that had pre-printed panels, so you couldn't really see them, but there were little like it was like a map for the system to follow, and there was a beam of light or a beam that went down in to read the track, so that the system knew when to where the cars were sort of on the system, and you could control the cars. And it was really radio control, but it was pretty interesting. And but the problem is the racing wasn't really racing. The cars weren't very fast. Carrera posted a video of this Sturmkind thing a while ago, and this isn't for the U.S. market in 2024. It's only for the German market, so I believe this is just like a real test, and that's it. So Storm Children, yeah, that's kind of what I figured it was. So I think keep bumping this. So I think it may have something to do with that, but it may not. They may have changed the product entirely, but I really don't think they did. There was something I think on their page a long time ago, and the video, and now I can't find it, really looked like Anki. And funny thing, when I was working at Hornby, right before Anki went out of business, there was a meeting that somebody had with Anki Overdrive folks. I think it was in Chicago, and they were trying to sell. Anki was trying to sell all of the assets to Hornby, which was an interesting idea, but a little crazy, quite frankly. So anyway, the Anki people I know were mostly engineers, and their idea was basically a proof of concept. It wasn't really supposed to be it was a product, but it was as much testing, the proof of concept, testing the idea of what they could do with a printed track, with a track system that ran with kind of coding on the track, and kind of a light sensor that beamed into the track, and then you got the controls to the car through a wireless device. So I don't know. Hey Kenyon, thanks a lot. I really appreciate it. I really do appreciate that. It means quite a bit. And as I said, folks, I do this frequently, but no, not that. The donations this year have really been great. The support's really been great. The monthly support has been absolutely fantastic. It helps me get the energy up, get the creative juices flowing to do a few more projects, a few more videos, and the ongoing support. For as little as $5 a month, as I said, it makes a tremendous difference. It's meant quite a bit to have all the, not just that, but the comments and the likes and the shares and everything. It really means a lot. I really appreciate it. A Christmas miracle? Not really. Yeah, you got 2 Anki sets. Yeah, the Anki went out of business, I believe, um, and then basically everything went up for sale. Or I'll be interested to see what this system is, and if it is the Anki system. And I have no idea. I have no information other than just seeing a video or two. So please don't take my word as anything other than, just a bit a bit of conjecture for sure. But in any case, it'll be interesting to see what happens with that. It'll be interesting to see in the new year if any developments are done to digital. I'm really hoping that Carrera have something new in the pipeline for digital, because far and away they are like the biggest uh, the biggest uh, the biggest system in, certainly here in the U.S. And it's really kind of about time that they release some more, because it's been quite a while since they've had really anything that that was really a new product or a major update to the system or anything like that. I really do hope that there's something that we come up with in the new year. It looks like, though, what we're going to get more of in the new year is, and I'll talk about more about this in my the program that I do with the video that I do with Scott a little later this week from Talking Utter Slot. I really do think what we're going to see is a lot more small manufacturers, the niche people. Think Scalextric, Racetrack Scenics, Digital Racing Solutions, Slot Invasion, the new folks that I just mentioned, On a Slot and On a Slot. Um, I mean, certainly, our friends from Quick Slicks and Slot Car Corner and LEB doing some stuff. Um, I think there's definitely some the smaller manufacturers, Area 71 for sure. They have some great stuff. I really do need to start on those projects, but I got so many projects that I really want to get to. Yeah, I really think that the small manufacturers are really going to help kind of flesh out a lot of the niche stuff, a lot of the super fun stuff in the hobby, and I think that's fantastic. There is going to be a lot that we see from Scalextric, I believe, again this year. Next year. Uh, I can't really say anything. I don't really know too much of anything, but I do know one key piece is you'll see a couple new molds, U.S. molds from Scalextric for the U.S. market, which is pretty amazing. What would you suggest to Carrera, Dave? Asher, they can't really put more than 6 cars on the track because there isn't enough power. And they can't put more power to the track because of limitations, I believe, on the fact that they make a toy product and they can only have so much power, I think, going to a toy product. They already have outpaced the ability of the track really to supply the right amount of power anyway. There isn't really enough power for 6 cars, so um, don't ever expect to see that. It would have to be a pretty massive upgrade to the system. I would like to see someone do a good job of implementing sound, I think. I would like to see someone do a good job of implementing some kind of webcam to the system. I mean, like this webcam that I'm using now is a fairly reasonably priced webcam that you could sell to people that would be a Carrera branded one, that you could plug in and hook up to the internet and do live streams through a fairly easy interface. Why not? Yeah, why not? Why not do that? Why not have people be able to connect with a webcam and and a built-in mic? Just, I mean, it's not like a slot car accessory as such, but really it is. You know, the community around slot cars, the getting kids together. Kids could race against their friends or goof around with their friends, and they could, be online together in a. I don't know. You know, it seems like a webcam might be, frankly, one of the most interesting things that they could add. That's not a system that they would have to do anything other than adapt to their system. And I think that might make sense. I would be all for that. Okay. My wife, Hoopla TK, misses Slot Car News. Oh, that's my wife and son are going to look at Christmas lights. Very cool. Awesome. Have fun, guys. I'll be uh, I'll be right here for a little bit longer. um, yeah, so I think that them adapting a a webcam, I think probably would be the thing that they should do soonest. I don't see any reason why they shouldn't. Um, Something else I do see coming this year, next year, is you're going to see one company really, really, really turn up the volume. This company is Scaleauto. They are going to have so many interesting, different, unique, emphasis on unique race cars this year, high quality next year in 2024, high quality club racing quality, hobbyist quality cars. Scale Auto is going to be the one to watch, I really believe. Now, I obviously don't know, you know, really anything that NSR is going to be doing. I'm not privy to that information. I'm not privy to any information from Slot It. Um, they don't share information with me early, um, and but I do think from what we already have seen, because of what Scale Auto is showing us, they've showed us a bunch of hypercars, LMPs in 132nd and 124th scale. You know, I really think that we're going to get, it's going to be a huge, huge bunch of brand new, really interesting cars from them. And unless something comes out of left field, I don't think onesie twosie cars from other manufacturers are going to come anywhere close to what Scale Auto have already announced that they have coming, which is a bunch, and I mean a bunch of new cars. You know, there's going to be what, six or more LMPs that they're going to be doing, hypercars. Uh, yeah, it's going to be incredible. Yeah, high quality cars looks and wallet. I know, right? It's yeah, it's going to be an expensive year for sure. Revo Slot have been talking about their 510 that they're going to be doing. Slot It are going to be doing the 510 Datsuns. I mean, this is going to be the year, hopefully, of more uh, JDM cars, more Japanese cars, which is definitely welcome, even if you're not, you know, even if you're a fan of mostly American cars. Uh, you just can't go wrong with having more different types of cars in the system, having more, you know, American stuff, more Japanese stuff, not just repops of old liveries. or of old molds, having all new stuff. Just it's absolutely. I think it's going to be a really great year, maybe one of the best ever. Just I mean, alone from what we've already seen from Slot It with a couple cars that they've announced for next year, and from Revo Slot, which is just about everybody's favorite this year was Revo, and Scaleauto. Like I said, there's a slew of cars that they alone have announced, and the kind of the really small companies like Avant Slot. They have a bunch of interesting cars coming out. The nine or the 298. Oh man, yes, I believe the Ferrari. They have a whole bunch of different liveries of that coming. SRC had announced a lot of hypercars. We'll see where they are with those projects. They've been a little quiet recently. They've been posting a lot on social media, but not a whole heck of a lot of new stuff. Let's say a couple new rally cars here and there. But I mean, not a lot. So SRC are a very small company, and it's going to be interesting to see what they release because it's always high quality stuff when they come out with some cars. It's always really good stuff. And Pioneer, quite frankly, we haven't seen a lot out of Pioneer recently. A lot of, we've been seeing some redecos on some stuff, but we really want to encourage Pioneer to get out that CUDA they've been teasing us with for a long time. And I'm sure that when that car comes out, it's going to be an absolute killer. It's going to be gorgeous. I'm sure it'll run really well. Yeah. I can't imagine. Any work this year on Ferrari LMP? Yeah, I mean, I think who have announced that? Was that SRC or Scaleauto or probably both? Well, SRC, I think it announced the Glickenhaus, which would be just as cool too, which is technically a Ferrari, I guess. Ferrari power. That would be pretty interesting to see as well. Oh, hey, Harry. Slot Cars Latvia. That's you, Harry, right? Another Harry. We're lousy with Harrys. We got a couple Harrys. We got a couple Daves now. Yeah. Yes, Asher. Carrera can do something like Oxygen does. As I said, it has to do with the power in the system. They can put more IDs in the system because you can run, I forget how many cars on Oxygen, but you have to upgrade the power, man. It's not just about the track or the desire to do it. It's about the power. Like I said, you just can't. The Carrera system is already maxed out on the power available. You can't just put more cars on the track and add more addresses into the system and have it work. They already don't have enough power for 5 cars. There's barely enough power for 4 cars. So I've said this many, many times. You just can't. There's just not enough power in the system. Yeah. Alrighty, guys. I need to go wrap some presents. I got to get my wife's presents together, and I might need a bit of coffee because I'm feeling kind of dragged out. I took a nap this afternoon. Still a little tired. As I said, folks, I really appreciate the shares and the comments and the support this year on the Buy Me a Coffee. I do have a little bit of a goofy, from the channel here, my Happy Slotsmas video that my wife and I did with her Animal Crossing people. I know people may be a little sick of the Animal Crossing thing, but I think it's adorable. So, that stupid light. I guess it ran out of power. Anyway, guys, I really appreciate the likes and the shares, guys. And for as little as $5 a month, you can send me a donation, and it is very much appreciated. If you don't, that's okay too. Everybody just showing up, commenting, liking, sharing, that's more than enough, and it really means quite a bit. Thanks, folks. Happy Slotsmas. I probably will do. I think I have. Obviously, I have Christmas Day off tomorrow, and I will have probably Monday off as well, or Tuesday rather, as well. And hoping to do another video or two this week. Yeah. Merry Christmas, everybody. Happy New Year. Check out LEB for the Scaleauto kits, the racing kits that are the Acura's first way to get the Acura in different liveries, which is pretty cool. See you all again soon. Thanks a lot.